I'm coming once again to get into another vid, man. It's just the topic of this one gonna just really be all things are double one against the other. So and it's all done for discernment's sake, man. Okay? And but before I get into it, man, I wanna say Kahala, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rakwakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akims that's pushing the work around the globe in truth and sincerity. Push on. Into the true Akims. Push on. And with no further ado, man, I'm going to dive right into it. It says, this Sirach 42 and 24. It says, all things are double one against another, and he had made nothing imperfect. Right, so basically the imperfection of one brings out the perfection of the other. Okay, so that's why he say made nothing imperfect. And as he's saying, Proverbs 11 and 1, a false balance is abomination unto the Lord, man. So this is why this is done. It's done for the correction of the other, vice versa. Okay? And it says, one thing established the good of another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory. Right? So one thing is done to establish the other, okay? To establish something, to basically put something into perspective, man. To gather it together, man. To get it built up, get it upright, all right? Establishment, man. It takes work to put in an establishment, man, to create that, man. To build that. It's something that's fast and built. It's built. And I'm just really going off the top with it, man, But so let's get into it. This Sirach 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and a sinner against the godly. All right, so this little, what we would call life, man, to the Most High, is but yet a game, because everything, our thoughts is so under the Most High thoughts, to where, we can't even imagine, our imagination can't scrape the surface of the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. Okay? So this is just a game of chess for the Most High, man. And he's the chess board, he's the chess pieces, he's the players, okay? He's the house that the chess board is in, etc., So there's really no going around that, all right? Whatsoever. So let's get into it, man. And I just, just set the stage of letting you guys know, just to give y'all basically the surface of, what the scripture, the video is going to be about, man. So this is, we'll get into it. This Sirach 34 and 23. It says, when one build it and another pull it down, what profit have they then but labor? Meaning a person who built it. What profit he gonna have except the labor? Like, I put in all this work for nothing, man. But when one build it is what I'm gonna touch on real quick, man. It's Mark. There's Mark 3 and 27. And when one build it, all right, he built his heads around Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man, as Job did, as men of the Lord, as Esdras did, you build a hedge in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, so he can protect it, man. Like he said, the house that's built up on rock, the wind knock it up against it, man, and, can't knock it down, man. I'm roughly paraphrasing that, bro. I butchered that. But it says, when one build it, all right, it says, so when one build a house, this is how he should build his house. It says, Mark 3 and 27, no man can enter into a strong man's house. In a strong man's house, is who Yahweh shall referring to right here, and Mark as one who built his house upon the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, is a devout man, a just, upright man, and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. You see, so if you build and another one can pull down, then it wasn't a strong house. Obviously, you didn't build on a root and foundation in those holy branches of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. That's how a man was able to come infiltrate your house and bind you up, man, because a strong man will know that, he has goods that can be spoiled, so he would automatically build a defense mechanism around himself, man, to protect that which he have, which using wisdom, man. That's what we do in this truth, man, of the Lord, man. They protect that. They put a holy spiritual hedge around them, man, to protect them from all of the foulness and this darkness of the world. All right. But to keep going, I grab another one. And if you build according to this, you're going to be good, man. It's Acts 5:39. It says, but if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it. Least happily ye are found even to fight against God. So if they built their house upon God, you can't overthrow it. You ain't going to be able to bound that man, bind him up, and spoil his house and spoil his goods, because ultimately the Father going to have protection around this man. Okay, just like he had protection around Job, man. He had a hedge around Job. All right? And he removed that hedge, and Job still didn't offend the Lord, man, or curse the Lord, man. A true man of integrity, man. These men today is not men like Job, honorable men like that, man. These men is scoffers and clowns, man. These men not out here really on the grind, doing the work for the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, keeping the laws to the best of their ability. They're not doing that shit, man. But let's keep going, man. Fuck these niggas out here, man. I'm only preaching to the men who are the real men of the law. The real men of the law ain't no niggas no more. That shit dead. Okay? That old man died off. Yeah, I keep going. This 24. Where it says, what profit have he then but labor? There is no profit, because your labor was in vain, because somebody broke down that what you had built, man. But moving on, going to 24. Sirach 34:24. When one prayed and another cursed, whose voice with the Lord here? Let's see. All right, so let's deal with the one who prayed. Let's deal with the one who basically would pray, all right? This Sirach 35:16. This is one who pray. Let's see. It says, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. Okay? So that's one who serveth the Lord. Prayer shall reach unto the cloud. And he also said Proverbs, I think he that sinned, even his prayer shall be abomination, man. So we know we're not talking about one that curses. So the one that prayer, it says, he that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. Okay, so the Father, let's see who voice with the Lord here, prayer of them. And this is the one that cursed. All right. This Sirach 21. And 27. It says the heart of fools is in their mouth, okay? But the mouth of the wise is in their heart. You see, it's in their mind. So you're serving the Father spiritually through your mind, man. Okay, but it says the heart of fools is in their mouth. So a fool to do what? He'll what? Curse it, man. He'll curse it out loud. It says when the ungodly curses Satan, he cursed his own soul. So when you're cursing out something or someone, man, most likely, you of Satan, man, because you probably don't know who or that which you're cursing, man. All right, curse it. Satan cursed each other, so the Father ain't gonna hear one that curse it. You know, unless he a elect man of the Lord. He a elect man of the Lord. Then the Father may hear him that curse it, but he's still cursing or condemning that which is Satan of wickedness, man. So it still go hand in hand. So he that curse it, man, you know, he cursed his own soul, man. Okay, the Most High that which he have that defoulness that come from that have came from out of his mouth fall upon his own head. Like the Father said, the thing a man eateth don't defile him, but the thing that comes out of a man defiles him, man. Okay, so you are defiled before the Lord. He will not hear you. He's gonna hear a man that serve him, man. Okay. To log it. Now go back to it's all good. Kind of left something out, but yeah, I'll go back and just going back to that top when they say one billion and another pulled down. What profit have they then but believe? This Sirach 27 and 2. It says, as a nail sticketh fast between the joiners of the stones, so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling. Unless a man hold himself diligent in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. So I just had wanted to get that for that, man. I left it out, man, and that was just in the spirit, man. It came back up. Just grab that back, man. Yeah, man. Your house gonna be overthrown, man, if you don't build it of the Lord. See, so as a nail sticketh fast between the joiners of the stone, so do a sin stick close between buying and selling, man. Same as building and pulling down, man. Okay. Let's go to 25. Sirach, back to Sirach 34 and 25. It says, he that washeth himself after the touching of a dead body, if he touch it again, what avail it is washing? Right, man. That's just, it's just pure fucking, it's just pure uncleanness, man. You defiling yourself, man. That's the same as a dog going back to his vomit, bro. All right. But I saved that one for 26. But this 25, I'm gonna get Sirach 34 and 4. It says, of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? All right. So if you touching a dead body, okay, and you know that, from that forth you are unclean. You got to get outside the camp. I think it's in Leviticus. I forget it. I ain't read it in a minute. It just doesn't come to my mind. That, when you did deal with the dead bodies, you had to go cleanse yourself, man. You had to be outside of Israel till you was clean. So it says, of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? So if it's unclean, you are filthy, man. You are dirty. All right? You are defiled. In that order, man. And it says, and he that washing himself of a dead body, if he touch it again, what avail is his washing, man? What good is cleaning yourself if you know you're going to go right back into the filthiness, man? You might as well should have just stayed filthy, man. That's like you taking a shower, then go cut the grass, man. It don't make sense. Cut the grass first, then take your shower, man. Small, and that's a light job. We should know that. But this 26, and I'm going to end it right here. It says, so is it with a man that fasted for his sins and go it again and do it the same. Huh. That's wild. Let's get something for that. This Proverbs 26 and 11. We ain't gonna. It says, as a dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his folly. Yeah, you're a fool, man. You fasting for your sins and go it again and do it the same, man. It was better for you not to even fast, man, because you know you wasn't gonna hold that holy promise that you made unto the Lord, man. You know? So you deceiving your own self, man. You deceiving your own self. It says, who will hear his prayer? Who will hear his prayer? And what do it his humbling profit him? It really don't, man. Your humbling profit you nothing because you didn't humble yourself down. And the Father not going to hear your prayer, man, because you're not a sincere man. The Father is saying the prayers of sincere men, man. Okay? He's saying the prayers of the just, of those who complain continuously, man, for the abominations that be done in this place, man. But that's, that's going on. But the just is the men of the Lord. That's a little going off that topic. But, yeah, man. So, all things are done for the good of the other, vice versa. And with that, man, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the items that's pushing this work around the globe in truth and sincerity. And till next time, I hope that was edifying items. And till next time, I want to say, Shalom.